a fully evolved bass angler, you got to get yourself a boat like one of these. It doesn't have to be 21 feet and 250 horsepower, but it does have to be able to get around the lake. Some of the key features that make this kind of a boat a really great tool. First, trolling motor right here on the front. Big, heavy-duty, 101-pound thrust trolling motor, 36 volt. This thing will run 8, 10, 12 hours on a charge, no problem. Doesn't matter what the wind does here in the west. Little rod tip storage right here, so your rods can lay on the deck and go up into this cut right here, so you're not tripping over your own fishing rods up on the front. You're looking at a 250 horsepower, 3.4 liter V6 Evinrude, the cleanest burning outboard you can run, at least when it comes to CO. This is a great motor. Lots of torque, lots of horsepower. It will seriously motivate this here Ranger boat, no question about that. Very low emissions, very low maintenance, very quiet, excellent power on the back of your boat. Or how about this? Maybe you fall out of your boat, or maybe you want to use it for a family boat as well. We've got a boarding ladder that folds down right there. It's completely out of the way the rest of the time. One of the key things to getting the most performance out of this Evinrude outboard is this jack plate right here. And this distance right here is known as setback, and that allows this motor to lift this hull more out of the water, which will increase efficiency and speed. Another thing is it allows me to adjust the height of this motor straight up and down so that I can get the most performance that's built into the motor. Another really important feature, gotta have it in a modern bass boat if you want to be a fully evolved angler, is your electronics. We've talked about electronics all day long. Built-in, flush-mounted LaChance HDS electronics. Protected from shock and vibration and water, built in like this, 3D mapping, full GPS system, sonar, side imaging, down imaging. That's the latest and greatest in electronics, and it will absolutely help you catch more fish. We've already talked about the fact that a fully evolved bass angler has a whole bunch of fishing rods, just the same way that a golfer has a bunch of golf clubs. Well, how about storing those expensive fishing rods in a fully individualized compartment for rods? This is only one of the 2 compartments. The compartment I'm sitting on also has rod storage in it, so we can literally put 16 or 18 rods in individual tubes in here. You got plenty of rods, whatever you're going to come across. Padded decks, compression latches right here in this Ranger boat. Even got a spot. If you watch Fishful Thinker TV very much, you know we fish a lot of gulp. I keep my gulp in the secondary cooler right there. Rinse that thing out if you have any problems with spillage. Works really well. Life jackets over here, tackle in here, all under compression locks. Absolutely great stuff. Sit right here in the driver's seat of this Ranger Z521. Underneath here I've got a foot throttle, so I can put those 250 horsepower worth of Evinrude to work. The foot throttle allows me to keep my hands off the transmission right here and drive the boat. The boat really derives its performance from the trim. That's how you maximize it. I can control the trim or the attitude of the motor in the back of this boat right here. So at all times, both hands are on the steering wheel, one's on the foot throttle, and this finger can control the trim. I have maximum control at all times at any speed. Got a great view of my map right here on the front of the boat, or my GPS right here on the dash. So when I'm running down the lake, I don't ever have to take my hands off the wheel or my eyes off the map and the lake in front of me. Really safe, really fast, great, lots of performance. Here on the back deck of the Big Bad Ranger, we've got the live wells. If you're going to be a tournament fisherman, you got to be able to keep your fish alive. Lots of aerated, recirculated water right there. Great way to keep your fish alive. There's one for me and one for my partner. Dry storage on both sides of the compartments here. These dry storage containers will keep all your gear nice and dried, regardless of what happens to the weather outside. And really important for maintenance and ease of working on the boat and maintaining the boat. Great big bilge area. The whole thing opens up. All the batteries, the built-in charger, everything I need to make this boat perform at its best is in the back, all in one easy deal. Plug this into an extension cord, all my batteries charge. Very simple, very user-friendly, and all completely lockable, so I can park it at a hotel or whatever I need and not have to worry about the hoodlums getting my gear.